What's up, guys? We're literally playing Call of Duty, and this car stumbled upon us on Marketplace, and we're gonna go try buy it. It's $2,000 and it's a 1995 Firebird.
It's listed for 2,000, but we can easily buy it for 18. But we're looking to get 15. That way we'll flip it for as much profit as possible.
The plan right now is to get a good look at it, and hopefully we can make a couple grand off of it.
Let's get it.
And this is the car. It's a pretty nice looking car, I'm not gonna lie. It's a T-top car.
Alright guys, we're about 5 minutes away and we're in the absolute middle of nowhere, like completely 100% boonies. We haven't seen a street light in about 10 miles, I'd say. When you're in parts of town like that, those are the best place to find flip cars. And a great rule of thumb, the more likely you are to hit a deer in the middle of the street, the more likely you are to find a classic flip car.
Quick disclaimer, the people weren't very keen on us recording while we were looking at their car.
As you guys can tell, we got them down to 1,800 from their original 2,000.
Still got the covers in the bag for the T-tops.
Can you start it up just so we can let it run for a while before we go on the test drive? So we ended up buying the 1995 Pontiac Firebird. How was the drive home?
It was super nice.
It runs and drives fine. Our plan with this is to hopefully flip it quick. Here it is. There is some little paint damage. What do you think about it, Jalen?
The biggest of my concerns, which is a very little concern, is the cosmetic damage. And all of it is going to be on the bumper or rear hatch. Two pieces that are pretty easy to paint.
Let's take a look inside. I mean, this is what you guys are seeing. 9 a.m. in the morning, and we're finally taking a look at it this morning. Get a good look around the car. It has a nice dark illegal tint, and we just love that. But I mean, overall, this is a great car. Us paying $1,800 for this car was not a bad deal at all, but I'm gonna show you guys what the interior looks like. Let's get to it. So here we go inside, and the interior isn't that bad. Coming from a detail man.
Biggest concern usually when detailing is carpets, and these carpets are actually in pretty good shape. With a little bit of carpet shampoo, these things could be clean in about 10-15 minutes.
This is our first time starting the car since last night.
As you guys can hear, this thing is really quiet, but I have something to show you guys. The owner before us had some plans for it. So right after we got the car and brought it home, we looked in the trunk and this is what we found.
We got some glass packs. This man had some plans. He wanted this thing mean.
On the drive home, this thing held up really strong. All the suspension parts are working perfectly. All the brakes and rotors are intact.
Usually any Firebird, these shocks, they wear out. And these are the original shocks. Well, at least what the owner said. But the only problem that me and Jalen had was this car is OBD1 and we couldn't use our fancy scan tools. We knew this car could be trusted because it does have 165,000 miles on it. The owner showed us tons of paperwork of getting the oil changed. They had to replace the rotors and brakes and they feel great. So this car is pretty solid and it's ready to get back on the road. We just got to do a few minor touches to it.
So the main concern about this car, like I said, is the paint. But we can find the match it paint from AutoZone and it should only cost us about $50 to fix it all.
So this is pretty much it for this video. This is our first YouTube video considering we've been flipping cars, but this is our first flip that we were actually recording from the start to end. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Just be ready for tons of updates and a lot of content coming from this channel, and hope you guys enjoy the journey.